Welcome back to Hang5 tutorials using ASP.NET Core Part 5. In this video, we will look at all the jobs supported by Hangfire. First one is a fire and forget job. Fire and forget jobs are executed only once and almost immediately after creating it. So the next one is a delayed job. Delayed jobs are executed only once, like a fire and forget, but not immediately. So these jobs will be executing after a certain time interval. The next one is recurring jobs. Recurring jobs executes many times on the specified schedule. Here we will specify the schedule using a cron schedule. And the next one is continuations. Continuation jobs are executed when its parent job has been executed. The next one is a batch job. So batch job is similar to fire and forget, but here the batch job will execute more than one job at a time. So batch is the group of jobs. If you want to execute more than one job as a batch, you can use this batch jobs. The next one is a batch continuations. Batch continuations are similar to continuations. Continuations will be executed after its parent. Batch continuations will be executed after its parent batch. Okay. Then the batch jobs and batch continuation jobs are part of core libraries. So it's not free of cost. So we have to purchase license if you want to use batch jobs and batch continuations. Let's look at the implementations of the different jobs. First one is a fire and forget job. So if you want to create fire and forget job, you need to use a background job.enqueue method. So like this one. So let's implement this one. Here I have added few buttons to the UI. So this one is a fire and forget job, and this one is a delayed, this one is recurring continuations. So when I click on this particular link, then it will execute a fire and forget job and delayed job like that. So here is the action methods for different types of jobs. For fire and forget, we need to create a job with a enqueue method, and this is my job. This job will sleep for a certain time, then it will execute this particular line. So this is my simple job, and I want to execute this job as a fire and forget. This will execute only once. Okay, let's run this and see how it will execute. I'm opening the dashboard in the new tab, and I want to go to jobs section. So there are other jobs already executed right now. So there are 17 jobs executed right now. I want to click on fire and forget. So if we want to see if there is one job processing, then it went to succeeded queue. So the job executed and succeeded now. That is how we can create fire and forget jobs. The next one is a delayed jobs. Delayed jobs will be created using a schedule method and using some time span. So let's create a delayed job. We want to look at the code. The delayed jobs also created using background job class, but with a different method called a schedule method. So here, like a fire and forget, we will give a job to be executed, then the time span, time interval. So it will be executed after 7 days. If you want to execute after 1 minute, you can do it like from minutes. So now this will be executed after 1 minute. Let's rerun this one. So right now there are 18 jobs. If I click on delayed job, so here there is one job in a scheduled section. If you go here, so here is a scheduled job. This will wait here for 1 minute as we have scheduled it for 1 minute from minutes of 1. So it will wait there for 1 minute, then it will execute. So once 1 minute is completed, it will go to the enqueue, then processing, then succeeded, if succeeded. If failed, then it will go to failed state. Let's wait for 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute is completed. It is saying it will be executed in few seconds. So it got executed and added to the succeeded list. So this is how we create the delayed job. The next one is recurring jobs. We need to give it a schedule using cron schedule. So this is a recurring job. Here we can create recurring job using a recurring job dot add or update method. Here is the job I want to execute for every minute. So if you want to see the schedules, these are like for every hour, minute, for every month, every week, every year, like this you can set. So I want to execute it for every minute. So I have scheduled it for every minute. So let's see. We don't see any recurring jobs here because we didn't add any recurring jobs. If I go here and click on recurring job, recurring button, so it will execute this action method so that recurring job will be added. So here I am clicking on recurring job. After I clicked on recurring job, so here we can see one recurring job added. If I refresh, I can see the recurring job got added. Then this will be executed after 1 minute. If you want to execute it now, you can select and trigger. So right now we can see it got executed 20. This is a recurring job. And the continuation jobs. Continuation jobs will be executed after its parent finished. Let's see how we can do this one. These are a continuation jobs. This one is my parent job, and so I'm scheduling it using background job.schedule. So this will be executed after 7 days. So once this job is completed, then only this continuation job will be executed. So let's add this job. If you see, there are no jobs in waiting mode. So once if you click on continuation jobs, then the child job will be added to waiting mode. Once this scheduled job is completed, then this child job will be executed. So child job is in waiting mode till the parent job got executed. Once this parent job is completed, then this goes to the NQ processing, then succeeded. Because this is configured for 7 days, let's execute now. So now enqueued and it is in processing state. Look at the waiting state. So once the parent job is done, then child job also got executed. So this is continuation jobs. Then we don't have any license to execute batch jobs. So I cannot execute these batch jobs right now because I don't have any license. So you can create batch jobs like a previous jobs using batch job dot start new. So you can add more than one jobs to this batch. So these all jobs will be executed as one batch. Okay, so this will return you batch ID. So this is batches. The next one is batch continuations. Batch continuations are similar to continuation jobs, but here you need to give a batch job ID instead of normal job ID. So this also a batch job. Here also you can mention the different jobs and you need to put it a batch job ID. So this will be executed after the batch is completed. Okay, these are all the different jobs supported by Hangfire. If you have any questions, please ask in comment section. Thank you.